என்னன்னா மியூசிக்னா ஒரு பவர்ஃபுல் எனர்ஜி. இட்ஸ் அ வெரி பவர்ஃபுல் டூல். அண்ட் எனக்கு இந்த மியூசிக் லைனில் இருக்கிறதே இட்ஸ் அ பிக் பிளெஸிங் ஃபார் மீ. ஸோ ஐ வாண்ட் டு டேக் தட் பிளெஸிங் அண்ட் ஷேர் இட் வித் சென்னை. நான் சென்னையில் பிறந்தவன். திஸ் இஸ் ஹோம் ஃபார் மீ. ஸோ ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஷேர் திஸ் மியூசிக், திஸ் லவ் வித் திஸ் ஹோல் சிட்டி அண்ட் செலிப்ரேட் தட் டே. ஐ திங்க் இப்போது the world is in an interesting place. So to be able to spread music and music as a tool is very powerful. So I can't wait for that. What are the days? Feb 8 Chennai, March, Feb 23rd, or just these two? Okay, so on Feb 8th is Chennai, and then March 7th is in Madurai. Madurai la idha enoda first show, and I can't wait to meet all the fans there. And theriyum anga there's a great energy, so we can't wait to go there and share the energy with all of them as well.
Okay la? Okay.
Every song is a new experience, every song is its own world, and the composer has their vision for the song. So the only thing I think about when I go into a recording is what does the composer expect of me? How can I give my heart and my own DNA to this song to give it my life? So in that way, and I don't think perform panacha, compose panacha, I don't think about anything. I try to turn my mind off, so I'm blank and I'm just as present in that moment as possible. The minute I start thinking about, oh, is this song going to do well? Will this be as big as my last song? Then the magic leaves the room, because music is not from here, it's from elsewhere, so I try just to keep my mind shut and let the music just channel through me and do what it has to do.
One more, உங்களோட சாங்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எல்லாம் அந்த மெலோடி ஆர் கொஞ்சம் வெஸ்டர்ன் டச்சில் இருக்கிற சாங்ஸாக நிறையா வந்திருக்கு. இந்த மாதிரி லோக்கல் ஃபோக் குத்து அந்த மாதிரி ஜானர்ஸ் இல்லாமல் do you have that instinct to...
Yeah, one of the songs I sang for Raja sir from Tamil lesson, Vijay Antony's movie, is a folk song. Yeah. It's my first one, I think. And I love the way that song sounds, so I think there'll be more.
Hi Sid, you are a singer and now a music director.
Yes.
Any plans to act in movies?
No, not right now. No, I don't think so. I've kind of dedicated my life to music. He's saying we should. Rahman sir. Rahman sir. Yeah, his voice is a gift to the universe. Yeah, I don't know. I won't say never, but I'm also not really a good actor. Cameras make me a little nervous, so I say that as there's all these cameras here. But no, not for now. Right now, music and only music. I put down a music direction la vandirken, so adliyum konjam time pochuna, maybe 5 years from now, if you ask me the question, I can give you a better answer.
So independent music albums, videos அந்த மாதிரி பண்றதுக்கான இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கு?
நிறைய பண்ணிருக்கேன் already. So just beginning of this year I released my first self-produced full-length album. It was all in English. The next one I'm working on will be multilingual. It will be in Tamil and English as well. So yeah, that's he asked in the beginning, that's how my career started. So and I think the demand for different kinds of music, if you look at Vanam Kottatum songs itself, the sound of the album is very different than what you hear right now. And I think that's going to be my role in this industry as a music director, to offer a new perspective. So I'm taking the same kind of spirit and essence that I felt when I make the independent music, and I'm breathing that into the cinema side. And yeah, that's what I want to be able to do.
Thank you.
Amma. My mom. That's why I ask. Until now illa, but neenga sonadhukku appuram maybe try pannalam. It's not a bad idea. Sure, I'd love to. I'm always open to everything. I love all forms of music. I think as a musician, singer, and a creative person, the creative drive, constant pursuit, always trying to push boundaries, always trying something new. This being a music director itself, it came at a time for me when I felt like I needed something new in my life, something to push my boundaries, something to really kind of push my own limits. So I'm always trying to do that. I never want to get too comfortable. So yeah, sure, maybe sometime in the near future.
And Sid,
இந்த ஷோட பேர் ஆல் லவ் நோ ஹேட் வந்து சித் தான் வச்சது. ஸோ இஃப் யூ வாண்ட் டு ஆஸ்க் why did he keep it, I think that would be a right question for him.
I can answer that. So I think first place on the world is in an interesting place. The whole world is in an interesting place. I think there's a lot of divisive energies and firstly sonna madri I think music is the strongest, most powerful tool to spread love, because music now is an energy form, that sonic energy. It's a form that I think can shake people on a very subconscious level, beyond words just spoken, beyond many other actions. Music can molecularly kind of change the way people think and feel. Direct away and the effect I've seen when I do a show. I've seen the way other people's music impacts me. Raman sir wrote a part of the Coke studio. It's called Naan Yen Piranden. That song, even to this day, if I hear it like 2 lines in, I'll start crying. And that's the kind of power music has. About 2 years ago, after every Instagram, Facebook, Twitter post, and the all love no hate, I started putting it as a tagline, because I felt like, for me personally, I wanted to remove any feelings of hatred, any feelings of jealousy, these normal human things that everyone feels, these tendencies, from my own heart. So it was a way of self-cleansing. So on the process, simultaneously, the fan base started really growing. So then they started seeing me use this, and they also started using it. And I saw that the phrase itself had a very positive impact, and it was a way for people to remember to choose love instead of hate. It sounds cliche and it sounds a bit a bit cliche, but I think it's very true. It's a simple decision one can make to choose love instead of hate. So this is my first time doing a larger scale show here in Chennai, and my goal is to spread as much love and to create a really, really positive space with the people of this beautiful city. And that's really the goal with this first the Feb 8th show and then the whole South India tour. And I can't wait, because when you do that, you feel like you're actually changing the way the world moves, and that's the goal.
and Sid, like here, yeah. And Teluguலையும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ ரீசெண்டாக நீங்கள் பாடின பாட்டு நாலவைக்குந்த அப்புறம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா லைக் இட்ஸ் அ சென்சேஷனல் சாட் பஸ்டர், மேக்ஸிமம் வியூஸ், லைக்ஸ். ஸோ அங்கே எப்படி லைக் ஹவுஸ் யோர் கம்ஃபர்ட் லெவல் வித் Telugu diction, pronunciation and all that?
Well, Telugu is not my first or my second language, but I think the language is very beautiful. So it's something I'm constantly working on. With Samajavaragamana, I was very happy, obviously, with the response. Obviously, it's just a great feeling, so to get the love of the Telugu speaking audiences and to get their support is very heartening. And the pronunciation is something I'm constantly working on, but my background is in Carnatic music, and most Tyagaraja Kritis, or a lot of them, are in Telugu, so I grew up singing. So the pronunciation, or like the phonetics, is not too foreign to me, but I'm always trying to improve in every area, musically, singing-wise, pronunciation-wise. So that's something that's also a constant work in progress.
Hi Sid, you're from the US. Any plan?
Illa, Chennai la dhaan.
Okay.
I'm from Chennai. I grew up in the US, but I'm from here.
From here. So you grew up there. Any plans to record music and eventually win a Grammy award?
I mean, that's if it's in God's plan, sure. I'm gonna keep recording music, and my next album, like I said, will be in English, will be in multiple languages. There'll also be Tamil in it. But yeah, to get that kind of recognition from something like the Grammys would be great. But one thing I've learned is not to chase awards. I'd rather make an album that is super impactful, that is really embraced by people all around the world, and as a byproduct of that, if something like the Grammys happens, then amazing. So I won't say it's a goal to get a Grammy. It's a goal to make an album that I can really get behind and feel super proud of. And if acclaim comes from that, then I'm obviously going to be happy. Yeah.
ஸ்ரீராம் சார், இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஆட்கள் வருவாங்க. ஒரு லவர்ஸ் வருவாங்க, அப்பா அம்மாங்க வருவாங்க, அவங்களுக்கு எந்த மாதிரி பாட்டு நீங்கள் பாடுவீங்க?
ஸோ எனக்கு ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டான பாட்டுலாம் அமைஞ்சிருக்கு career. So you take a Maruarte, which is a love song, then you have Karnana Kanne, which is father and daughter, Kurumba, father and son, then just these different kind of emotions. So we'll perform all of those. And what I think I love about my shows and about the way me and my band perform is we don't really anyone can come and enjoy it. It's definitely for any age group, from a little 4 or 5 year old to the oldest person, and they can have fun. In the shows, the biggest thing we do is we make sure that we perform without apology. We perform without any inhibitions. So if we do that, then automatically the audience also feels like they can get up and dance and move and clap. And again, from the youngest to a 19-year-old teenager who wants to be cool, to a 70-year-old elder person who just wants to come and have a good time and move about. There's no it's just a very pure energy that gets formed in these shows, and that's what I love most about them. Yeah. Actually, that's not completely true. Our full day பண்ணிருக்காரு. தள்ளி போகாதெல்லாம் full. I started at 10 a.m. We finished by 6 p.m. So it's not all the way true. I create at whatever point. Whenever the inspiration hits, we create. That's all. So அதான் நான் சொன்னேன், லைட் டைம் மட்டும் இல்லை. Anytime he feels like making music. அது நிறைய பேர் சொல்றாங்க, அது ஃபுல்லா I don't know. அதான் நான் சொல்றேன், the biggest song I've sung for ASR was done during the daytime. Macho was also done around 4 p.m. So but maybe each creative person has their preference of when they feel like they can really channel, so it's been a different thing. Sometimes some of the songs I've done, this Karnathangam song, which was the first single, that I did during the daytime, and that kind of came together over a few days. Then one of the songs, Ennuir Katre, which just released 2 days ago, that was done mostly in the night. I composed it in the evening time, and then we finished it by, let's say, like 3-4 a.m. So we worked through the night. So again, I don't really say this is the time I like to. Some days I wake up and first thing in the morning I feel like going to the studio and making music. Other days, daytime la onnume varadu, ideas la onnume varadu. Night time la suddenly something will come and we'll just go for it. So it just depends on when the inspiration hits. I can't say. I think it's any time.
Sid, apart from recordings, what interests you performing on the stage personally, or what you feel inside when you're performing on the stage?
When I perform on stage, again, my mind is off. I'm just in another zone, kind of. It feels like another energy from elsewhere has come, and I'm just channeling that. And there's an interaction between me and my band members where we'll all like look at each other, and there'll be this intensity where we're all sharing in this collective joy, and that joy goes out to the audience. So I don't really think about anything. I'm just trying to, like I said, be empty. It's almost like a form of meditation where you forget yourself and you just become a center for this energy to go off. Like the one thing I tell myself before I go on stage is be an energy center. Like just collect and give. That's kind of like the idea, but I don't think about anything. The minute you start thinking on stage, that's when the show starts going down. So that can be anything from a cinema show, independent music, Carnatic music, all of them. It's just you want to go there, just be present and just surrender to the moment.
சார், சின்ன வயசுலேயே மியூசிக் டைரக்டர் ஆகிட்டீங்க, ரொம்ப யங் ஏஜ்லேயே மியூசிக் டைரக்டர் ஆகிட்டீங்க. மற்ற மியூசிக் டைரக்டர்லாம் சித் ஸ்ரீராம் நம்மளுக்கு காம்படிட்டர் ரைட்டர்னு உங்களை பாட கூப்பிட மாட்டாங்க, பயப்பட மாட்டீங்களா?
கூப்பிடுறாங்களே, பரவாயில்ல. Keyboard, but still voice is my primary. When I compose, I'll put down some basic chords and then I'll sing ideas first, and then adlenda I evolve the song.
சார், கண்ணானே கண்ணே ஒரே ஒரு முறை பாடிடுங்க சார், முடிச்சலாம் சார்.
கண்ணான கண்ணே கண்ணான கண்ணே என் மீது சாயவா, பொன்னான நன்றி பொன்னான கையால் பூ போல நீவா. நான் காத்து நின்றேன் காலங்கள் தோறும் உன் ஏக்கம் தீருமா, கண்ணீராய் மேகம் தூரும் கண்ணீர் சேரும் கற்கண்ணாய் மாறுமா. ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ஆராரிராரோ ராரோ ராரோ ஆராரிராரோ. கண்ணான கண்ணே கண்ணான கண்ணே. Thank you.
சார் ஒன்று நினச்சி கேட்டிருந்தேன் நீங்கள் பாடுறேன்னு சொல்லி.
One second. நினச்சி நினச்சி உருகி போனே மெழுகா, நெஞ்ச உதச்சி உதச்சி பறந்து போன அழகா. உன்னை நினச்சி நினச்சி உருகி போனே மெழுகா, நெஞ்ச உதச்சி உதச்சி பறந்து போன அழகா. யாரோ அவளோ என்னை தீண்டும் காற்றின் விரலோ, யாரோ அவளோ தாலாட்டும் தாயின் குரலோ. உன்னை நினைச்சு நினைச்சு உருகி போனே மெழுகா, நெஞ்சு உதச்சு உதச்சு பறந்து போன அழகா. தேங்க்யூ. உன்னை நினைச்சு நினைச்சு உருகி போனே மெழுகா, நெஞ்ச உதச்சு உதச்சு பறந்து போன அழகா. யாரோ அவளோ என்னை தீண்டும் காற்றின் விரலோ, யாரோ அவளோ தாலாட்டும் தாயின் குரலோ. உன்னை நினைச்சு நினைச்சு உருகி போனே மெழுகா.
என்னன்னா மியூசிக்னா ஒரு பவர்ஃபுல் எனர்ஜி, இட்ஸ் அ வெரி பவர்ஃபுல் டூல். அண்ட் எனக்கு இந்த மியூசிக் லைனில் இருக்கிறதே இட்ஸ் அ பிக் பிளெஸிங் ஃபார் மீ. ஸோ ஐ வாண்ட் டு டேக் தட் பிளெஸிங் அண்ட் ஷேர் இட் வித் சென்னை. நான்
ஓகேலா?